All right, good morning. I had tried to record this video on the way into work and somehow it cut off. Anyway, you know how we've been talking about health issues and weight loss, whatever, but yesterday I wanted to talk about the COVID and the new strand of COVID. Either way, it's still a virus, and I was going to explain that apple cider vinegar removes viruses from the blood. So if you have apple cider vinegar in your system on a regular basis and you come in contact with the COVID virus, because of the amount of apple cider vinegar in your system and COVID comes into your bloodstream, COVID gets arrested right away, is unable to do anything because of the amount of apple cider vinegar already in your system. So, however, by me saying that, I'm not recommending that people ignore what their doctor says or don't go to the hospital or whatever if you feel like you're having symptoms. My immune system is very strong, and my immune system definitely responds this way with apple cider vinegar. I've been around a lot of people throughout this since 2019 COVID era. Some of the people I've been around have definitely been positive with COVID, and I still have never caught COVID. I don't like to wear a mask if I don't have to, but I will wear a mask where I'm told to. Anyway, so back to apple cider vinegar. So you can put apple cider vinegar, a small amount, into a cup of water. Say you got 12-ounce cup of water, you could just literally take a cap full of apple cider vinegar and pour it in there and drink it. But a lot of people don't like the taste. A lot of people have a lot of complaints about the taste. So there's also apple cider vinegar gummies. You can get those gummies and they'll serve the same purpose. You would need to take, it says take one in the morning and one at night, but I would take 2 in the morning and 2 at night just to keep your system bolstered up with apple cider vinegar. But besides this, you have to use the apple cider vinegar that comes in the gallon for this part. Like, for example, I washed my face this morning. I got done washing my face, dried it off. I took a gallon of apple cider vinegar and poured a very small amount into my palm, rubbed my palms together and just rubbed it all over my face and my neck. I do that just about every day. Apple cider vinegar rejuvenates the elasticity of our skin cells, so you won't have wrinkles, not so quickly at least. It will remove blemishes from your skin. If you have old black marks from pimples and things like that, if you repeatedly apply apple cider vinegar to your face every day, within 3 weeks or a month, all those blemishes will be even with your skin complexion. It will make your whole skin complexion even in your face, unless you have some other condition that's causing like dark rings under your eyes. That may be something that's dealing with organs on the inside. Well, I guess all the organs are on the inside, but they may have to do with something that's internal. Anyway, apple cider vinegar, it balances the pH in our skin and our blood. When you drink it or eat it, it gets into your blood. It balances your pH. Apple cider vinegar has a strange relationship with bone. So if you have bone spurs, if you have a fracture, a break, if you have arthritis in your hand, foot, whatever, the things or the two parts of the body that really benefit from soaking in hot apple cider vinegar water are the feet and the hands, obviously because of the shape of our body. So let's say you have bone spurs, or your feet just hurt, or you have a break, whatever. Take a foot pan, put enough water, hot water in the foot pan. Now when I say hot water, the water needs to be uncomfortably hot. It needs to be hot to where you really don't want to put your hand or foot in it, but you can. But it does not need to be hot enough to cause any degree of burn to your skin. So Make the water of a temperature that's uncomfortably hot. Place your hand or whichever part of your body, your foot, into the water and just be still. And under probably 8 to 10 seconds or less, your body will have sent drugs from, your brain will have sent drugs to the surface of your skin to numb it. So it will numb it to the water that is directly over your skin right there. That means the exact water that's touching your skin, not the whole container or whole pan or tub of water. It will numb your skin from the water that's up against it. So if you keep your foot still or keep your hand still, you won't even feel the heat anymore. You can continue to soak being still until that water is just lukewarm. You could use that same solution about 3 times. When you first get the mixture of water hot enough to where you test it and you say, okay, this is uncomfortably hot, but I can deal with it. Before you start soaking, take a thermometer and take the temperature of that water. So that way, when you have to reheat that water on the stove, you could reheat it and keep checking the temperature and get right back to where you had it the last time, so that you won't go above or below that temperature, and then you can re-soak. Usually for bone spurs and fractures and breaks, it only takes about 3 soaks, no more than, if you can take one solution and you can use it 3 times, at worst, you might have to make a whole other solution and use it another 3 times, depending on your age and the condition of your bone in your body and what exactly you're trying to mend together. Apple cider vinegar has a strange relationship with bone. If you have a break, if you have a fracture, if you have bone spurs, by soaking in this hot water, it allows the apple cider vinegar to penetrate and get down to your bone, and it will fuse bone spurs back to your skeletal frame. It will fuse bone breaks together and calcify them, and it will also just alleviate pain and discomfort. Apple cider vinegar can be used in your bathtub, your bath water. You could just, as you're bathing, have apple cider vinegar in there. It's just good for the surface of the skin, and of course our skin is our largest organ, so use it. Anyway, you can wash your hair. This is for ladies or people with long hair. You can wash your hair, and when you get done washing it, you can pour just pure apple cider vinegar right into your scalp and just massage it all into your scalp and hair. And then you can add conditioner, and you can wait 5-10 minutes and then rinse it out, and your hair will be pretty much tangle free and look real healthy and shiny and things like that. So just keep these things in mind about apple cider vinegar. By drinking it also, it cleans your urinary tract. It's real good for the kidneys and all the other things that I was naming about in the body. There's so many benefits and so many remedies that involve apple cider vinegar. So give that a try, and I'll come back on here and make some more videos in just a little bit.